Good morning, Raiders. If I could have everybody's attention. So, for you 7th graders who know about our fireside chats, at least last year I used to say, I know you're eating, so as always, keep eating. But please make sure you give us your full attention. Welcome to our morning/banquet for Raider basketball and cheer, boys and girls, 7th and 8th grade. So, number one, thank you for a great season. I tell you guys this all the time, and ladies. You're the representatives of our school, right? Beyond just the school day, right? So you've been wonderful representatives of that. So thank you for that. You guys always do very well in school with your grades, so we're appreciative of that. So those of you that choose to continue to play, next year and when you get to high school, those are skills that will keep you on those teams and take you far. So thank you for all those things. So thanks for that. I know it's kind of an odd, strange season with COVID and quarantine and you having to stand there while I walk around and take your temperature with the temperature thingy and all that stuff. So we appreciate that. We tried to work hard, to at least make sure you had a season and not just say, oh, it's easier to just not have a season, right? So that was something, not all places were doing that. Not all school systems, not all counties, not all states do that, as you know. So we tried to do the best we could to get through a season. I'm quite impressed that we did get through a season. I'm quite impressed we only had to reschedule, I think, one game. And that was really, I think it was both teams actually, but both teams. So we had a great season. So thank you for that. I would thank your parents if they were here too. So I guess for those who watch it, I'll thank them too. So for being supportive of you and our school as well. But it's fun to watch. It's fun to see you guys cheer. It's fun to see you guys play the games and all that good stuff. Special congratulations to our 7th grade girls. Where are they at? Where are you at? Right. Yeah, congratulations on winning the tournament. So great job on that. So in the lieu of time and all that, I will stop talking and here's Coach Boss.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Gary. Good morning. This year was different in so many ways, but it was one to remember. Coach Huffman and I are so proud of all 19 girls we got to coach this season and are so thankful for the parents of these girls who are so flexible all season. So first we're going to start with our 7th grade, the county champs. So if you guys would get up and come on over here. Yeah, that's you, Lila. All right. So first we got Lucy Boyd. We have Sophia Boyd. Yay. Alexis, who is not here. Lila Griffith. We got Z Johnson. There we go. We got Gracie Reese. We have Sage Smiley. Elliot Underwood. Anna White-Horn. And Avon Wright. Alright, so with this 7th grade group, we didn't really know what to expect. At first, we thought they were so quiet, but we found out real quick that wasn't the case when they would randomly bust out in TikTok songs and dances, and were always telling crazy stories nonstop. Some might say that they got lucky with how the tournament turned out, but this season was all about the unexpected, and they proved they were ready for anything at any moment. From the way they played in the final game, there is no doubt they would have made it that far no matter what. We couldn't have asked for a better group of 7th graders. With that being said, here are the awards for the 7th grade team. So first we have the Teammate Award. Our Teammate Award this year goes to someone who was a consistent and steady player for us from start to finish. We could always count on this person to be calm and composed on the court, no matter how high the pressure was or no matter the situation. This is someone her teammates could count on to give her best effort every game and to always look for the open man. This person was always willing to make the extra pass and help out where she was needed to help us win. The Teammate Award goes to Z Johnson. award this year goes to a player who was our second leading scorer, averaging 5.5 points per game. This person has the ability to play guard or post, which makes it easy to leave her on the floor no matter what matchup we have. She was not afraid to take a big shot or try to score in a high-pressure situation. She had some of her best games of the year in our tournament and really stepped up offensively as the year went on. Our best offensive award goes to Lucy Boyd. Our defensive award this year goes to a player who we could always count on to rise to a challenge defensively. She was willing to battle with post or guards. She was ready to guard anyone we assigned her to. This person was a rebounder we could always count on even when she was undersized and did a great job blocking shots as well. This person always made it difficult for the other team to drive or score at the basket. She also wasn't afraid to get on the court and battle for a loose ball. Her older sister said she learned it from her. Our defensive award this year goes to Sage Schmeyer. Our Raider/Hustle award this year goes to someone who was always on the court and always giving us 100% no matter what the score was. This person helped our team in many ways by handling the ball against pressure, running our offense, being willing to guard the other team's best player, or dive on the floor or out of bounds. We never had to ask her to give us more effort or to play harder. Our Raider award this year goes to Lila Griffin. All right, our last award for the 7th grade girls. This one is the MVP award, and this person was our leading scorer on the season, averaging just under 6 points per game. She is a quiet leader who leads by example. She made a huge impact on the offensive side of the ball as well as on defense, always willing to help us with rebounding and battle against girls much bigger than herself, help take care of the ball, and play any position we asked her to. I know if steals were a category they kept in the book, she would have led the team in that as well, as she did a great job defensively anticipating passes. The only thing we constantly had to tell her to do was smile. Our best overall, most valuable player goes to Elliot Underwood. And these are your 7th grade girls.
At this time, we're going to recognize the 7th grade boys basketball players.
Up there, big boy.
First 7th grade boys basketball player is Jordan Eccles. Then we have Asa West, Hampton Cox, Lion Trowers, Aiden Evans, Andrew Kim, Henry Boyd, Maddox McGovern. And the individual awards this year, we're going to start with the Offensive Player of the Year for 7th grade. This young man stepped out and shoot from anywhere on the floor. He averaged right around about 9 points a game throughout the season, and that was even missing several games. So we're extremely proud of him. He also fantastic on defense, leader on the floor, everything he did he did well. So I'm very proud to present the Offensive Player of the Year to Andrew Kim. The next award is the Defensive Player Award. Size does not matter on the basketball court. This little guy proved it every single day. He got out there, it didn't matter. Against the Cleveland game, that kid had to be like 6'3", and this player got out there, was not intimidated, guarded him just like he was. Same height, didn't matter. He's fearless in everything he did. He just showed heart. So our Defensive Player of the Year is Jordan Eccles. The next award is the Raider Award. This award's kind of like, hustling and improving and just showing great desire to get better every single day on the court. And this young man did just that. We all as coaches were just amazed at how much he grew this season. We're excited to see what he does from here. So the Raider Award this year goes to Maddox McGovern. And then the final award is the Coach's Award. This young man is just like having a coach on the floor. He does everything that you ask him to. He's well-rounded. His temperament is just wonderful. I couldn't ask for anything else from a player. So the Coach's Award this year goes to Hampton Cox. Your 7th grade boys basketball team.
Okay, and all 7th grade cheerleaders stage. Just 7th. These are all our participation awards for 7th grade basketball cheer. Lauren Blackwell, Amy Davis, Peyton Dixon, Shaylin Ballard, Amberly Mosley, Katie Pope, and Caitlin Williams. Okay, and we have 3 7th grade cheer awards. The first one is going to be the Most Spirited Award. This is a cheerleader who is always showing spirit, super loud on and off the court, and this year's recipient is Amberly Mosley. Our second award is the Most Improved Award. This is a cheerleader who has improved overall on and off the court, and this year's Most Improved Award is Peyton Dixon. Our last award is the Best All Around. This cheerleader is the best in class, on the court, off the court, and everything that she does, a great leader. Our recipient this year is Caitlin Williams. Give it up for our 7th grade cheerleaders.
Addison Morgan, who is not here, Brecken Green, Haley Reese, Emma Sims, Summer Smiley, Caroline Wagner, who's not here, and Elizabeth Waller. Okay, so sorry to disappoint, but hard work. Okay. All right, so this 8th grade group was quite the entertainment. They were always so full of energy and randomness off the court, but also hustled and worked so hard on the court. Their record might not have proved it, but they always played so hard and they never gave up no matter what the score was. We have really enjoyed coaching and being around this group. Next year won't be the same without them, but we know they will do great things in high school and we can't wait to see what all they accomplish. With that being said, here are the 8th grade awards. The first award is the Teammate Award. Our Teammate Award this year goes to a player who was the definition of a good teammate all season long. She was always picking her teammates up in practice and in games, staying positive even when we got down. This person cheered for others, looked to pass before she looked for her own shot, and kept a good attitude no matter the situation. Our Teammate Award goes to Addison Morgan, who is not here, but she still deserves the award. So, our Coaches Award this year goes to someone who made really great improvement across the entire season. This person was extremely coachable, listened and took instruction well, and was willing to put in the work necessary to get better. The person contributed offensively and defensively throughout this season. Whenever the coaches made an adjustment that involved her, she did her best to apply it and do whatever was asked. This person has a good attitude and remains coachable throughout the season, no matter what the score was or what our record was. Our Coaches Award this year goes to Caroline Wagner, who is also not here. Okay, our Raider Award this year goes to such a valuable part of our team on both sides of the court this year. She was our second leading scorer offensively and always gave her best effort on defense. Whether it was blocking shots, getting rebounds, or diving on the floor, we could always count on this player to hustle and give 110%. This player made a huge impact on the game in many ways that weren't always in the stat book. Our Raider Award this year goes to Summer Smiley. Okay, our last award is our MVP Best Overall Award. So this one goes to a big difference maker on our team. This person was our leading scorer, averaging just barely under 8 points per game. This person handled the ball for us against a lot of presses and high-pressure defenses that we faced. She ran our offense and was willing to guard anyone we asked her to on defense. This person was quite a challenge for the other team to guard, especially in our final game of the year where she put up 17 points out of our team's 38. Our MVP award this year goes to Claire. And that is your 8th grade girls basketball team.
At this time, we're going to ask the 8th grade boys basketball team if they would come on up. appreciate each one of these guys and the effort that they put into Teasley for 2 years. Very proud to coach them. I look forward to what they do in high school. Any sport they play, I know they'll be successful. That's very proud of them. We're going to recognize each one of them now. Braden Satterfield. Malachi Eccles. Lawrence Sanford. Peyton Allen. Reed Worley. Lake Amos, who's not here. Evan Cato. Everett Watkins. And Eli Bradshaw. So for individual awards, we're going to start with Offensive Player of the Year. And this young man gave effort every game. He averaged just over 10 points a game. Could make shots from anywhere on the floor. He could pull back for threes. He could drive to the basket. Just all around a great scorer. And he would pull up and hit one when we needed it. So the Offensive Player Award this year goes to Lawrence Sanford. The next award is the Defensive Player of the Year, and this young man, it's his first year playing for Teasley, but if you put him in on defense, he gave it everything that he had. He didn't care who he was guarding. He just went out there and hustled, and he would shut people down. Towards the end of the year, he worked from not being on the team to being a starter, and it was because of his defensive effort. So the Defensive Award Player of the Year goes to Everett Watkins. The next award is the Raider Award. And as I said, the Raider Award is kind of the hustle all around, giving yourself to Teasley every single practice, every single game. And for 2 years, this young man's done just that. He's quiet, but he is just gives everything, hustles, never has a bad attitude, always smiling, always having a good time. And he just quietly led his team. And so this year, the Raider Award goes to Malachi Evans. And the final award is the Coaches Award. This young man went from being a baseball player, trying to play basketball last year, in the classroom, on the court, in every aspect of this young man's life. He just grew so much in a year's time, and I couldn't be prouder of him. He was a coach on the bench, on the floor. His 8th grade year, even when he was on the bench, he was cheering his guys on, trying to encourage them, and I appreciate his heart so much. So our coaches awarded Player of the Year is Reed Worley. Reed Worley. So your 8th grade boys basketball team.
Okay, 8th grade cheerleaders, please make your way to the stage. All right. Overall, we're just really proud of our cheerleaders. They're super flexible and understanding throughout the season, and they just made the season what it was. There's so much fun, so thank everybody for that. We're going to start with our participation certificates. Faith Ackerman, Catherine Bell, Justice Weiss, Emma Bullock, Haley Coda, Samantha DeRosa, Emily Jackson, Emma Jackson, Ella Jones, Kiara, Emma Miller, Riley Pitts, Adrian Prost, Alira Rainey, Ava Rogers, Kella Warrington, Kylie West, and Beth West. Shout out to all the girls that are quarantined. Okay, we have our 8th grade awards. They're the same as 7th grade, so the first one is the Most Spirited Award. This person, again, is super loud on and off the court. She encourages everyone beside her to be louder, and she spirits differently than everybody else. This year's award goes to Avery Hobson. The next award is the Most Improved Award. This individual had never cheered a day in her life, and she rocked it this season. Our Most Improved 8th grade cheerleader is Alira Rainey. And our last award is the Best All Around. This person was super encouraging, encouraged her teammates, just did great on and off the court. This year's recipient is Emma Miller. Give it up for your 8th grade cheerleaders.
Good morning again, Raiders. If I could definitely have everyone's attention, and I'm sure you're done eating, so if you could look this way. I know some of you asked about more food, but the coaches have not eaten yet, so your young bodies that eat everything they see has to just wait for a few more minutes. So if there's anything left, we'll give you a shout out. So that's directed at boys mostly. So we always kind of end our banquet with an award that we started many years ago. And when I talk about Collins, many of you may not have heard his name. I'm sure you've seen his plaque and stuff up by the gym. I think most of you were 2 or 3 when he passed away. It's been 9 years since Collins passed away. He was a Raider, obviously, and this is back in the old Teasley again when you guys were barely even born. So it's like, what's the old Teasley? You have no idea what I'm talking about. So that's fine. So he was a student of ours. He played basketball, and he was diagnosed with brain cancer, and eventually he lost that battle with brain cancer. So he passed away while he was a Raider. And just on a personal note, and I won't say too much because Coach Puckett's going to get up and speak. And Coach Puckett was Collins' basketball coach when he was at Teasley. So Coach Puckett will speak for a minute too. But what an amazing young kid, and what he taught me personally was that even when things are difficult, even when things are tough, and even when you possibly realize that your life on this earth is close to being done, the faith that he not had of himself, but also his faith that he kind of exuded to the rest of the world. And that was an amazing lesson for me. And I was 41 at that time, so I was not a young person. So that was something that always struck me. And it was tough, just personally, that was the first time of all my years working and teaching that a student, a current student, at the school I was at, actually passed away. So that was pretty tough. So we have here Mr. Bob Dixon in the back here. That's Collins' father. And we have Ronnie Chastain, who is a former Raider, a former Cherokee Warrior, and he is Collins' brother. So we always invite him to come to each banquet to be here for this part of it. So at this time, I'll give it over to Coach Bucket.
Good morning. The Collins Dixon Raider of the Year Award was established in honor of Collins Dixon after he passed with terminal brain cancer. And through his struggles, as Dr. Gary was alluding to, we saw what it was like to have true character and strength. And a lot of those characteristics are displayed by you guys today. Some of them are working hard, having great work ethic on and off the field of the court, not giving up even though you know what the outcome might be. And while we see those each and every day out of you guys, one of you probably gives it just a little bit more than others. And it is seen by your teachers, your coaches, and your players. And through this award, the legacy of what Collins stood for will remain forever etched in this school's history. So this year's Collins Dixon Award goes to Mr. Banquet.
All right, I think that's it. I got to silly talking fast. All right, well, thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. I trust. We are always good stewards of our school, correct? Because it's our school. So please take the time. You can make sure your trash or any trash near you, whether it's yours or not, gets in the trash can. Thank you for your attention, your time. Thank you for being a great Raider and showing it right away. Have a wonderful rest of your day and a safe weekend if I don't see you.